Hey, happy day 569 of What's She Up To Now, documenting the journey from offline brick and mortar businesses, corporate America, a bunch of different businesses and a bunch of different industries, to the online world, setting up business and trying to duplicate the success I had in the offline world in the online world, and documenting that journey every day. I call it a little um, journey or journal or something. And every day I hop on and I kind of keep track of what I'm doing, what I'm working on, what I'm thinking about, how it's going, what's working, what's not working, the good, the bad, the ugly, because there's been some good, there's been some bad, there's been some ugly, there's been some awesome, but it is all a journey. And sharing what works for me might, I'm hoping, help you to not make some of the mistakes I've made. Don't go down the learning live loop where you just go round and round and round. You're learning, thinking you have to know how to do everything yourself, things like that. So today and for the next couple of days, I am doing an in-depth regroup, planning, and really thinking about what it is that I want and what it is that I'm trying to create. Gotten a little bit off track lately, especially as I've been moving and just going through the motions, not really doing what it is that I know I want to be doing, just kind of doing what I consider the minimum to get by. And I hate doing the minimum to get by, but just doing the minimum to keep me moving, to keep me with forward momentum, but not necessarily going in the direction I want to go, but moving. Now, I'm one of those people that has to keep moving no matter what. It comes from the arthritis. I think I just got to keep moving, whether it's actually moving me toward what I want or away from what I want. And I need to regroup and recheck and say, is what I'm doing moving me in the direction that I want to go? Or is it just moving for the sake of moving? Is it action for the sake of action? Is it activity just for the sake of activity to make my mind feel a little better, like I'm making progress, even if I'm not making any progress? And frankly, I want to make some progress. I'm tired of sitting still or moving in place. It's like being on a treadmill where you're just walking in place. Yeah, you're getting some exercise, but you're not really going anywhere. And it's time to go somewhere, at least for me personally. So I'm going to do some thinking and actually meditating. I am a terrible meditator by other people's standards. To me, meditation is just thinking about something calmly and collectively and figuring things out and just relaxing. I don't follow any of these methodologies or mantras of how you are supposed to meditate. I think each of us define things in a way that works for us, and that's how it becomes effective for us. If we have to follow other people's way of doing things, it may or may not work for us. A lot of times it doesn't work for us. We can learn from other people's models, but we always have to make them our own. We can learn from other people's systems and processes and procedures, but we still always have to learn them and really internalize them and make them our own before they're going to work for us, before they're going to be effective. It's like trying to copy somebody's morning routine. You can learn from their morning routine and you can copy it and you can try it, but there'll be pieces of it that work really well for you and there'll be pieces of it that don't. So you have to let go of the pieces that don't and figure out your own puzzle and your own pieces that work for you. So over the next couple of days, I will probably chat about and talk about where I'm at in that process of regrouping and planning. I hate to say regrouping because it sounds like rework to me, which is annoying, but it's not. It's just paying attention to auditing, checking in with, and making sure that the direction I'm going is the direction I want to go. Done a lot of things with women in the last, 8 months? This year in particular, I've been focusing on women and women business owners, women with chronic pain, people with chronic pain. And I love that, but I'm not sure if that is on the intuitive gut level the direction I'm supposed to be going. So I want to just kind of think about that a little bit. I love it. I think it is, but I want to verify with myself that that is the direction I want to go. Also, a couple of other things that I want to think about are challenges. Challenges are totally my thing. I love challenges. So I think that that's a no-brainer. That's the direction I'm going and going to continue to go. I'm going to start a new challenge on Monday. Actually, 2 new challenges on Monday. I'm going to do the One Funnel Away challenge again with funnels and a group of people. And I'm going to start just a 7-day YouTube challenge for supersizing your sales. And I want to get a repetitive, a repetitive 7-day challenge down that I could just run on different platforms and get a decent. I wasn't really happy with my last 7-day challenge. I did it on Facebook Live. I did it super quickly, off the cuff, and that's okay. I'm going to go back. I'm actually going to go back and watch those. I never do that, but I'm going to go back and watch those and say, okay, I should have said this, I should have said that, I should have done this first or that first, and analyze that and audit that this weekend and say, okay, well, how am I going to do it on YouTube differently? Because, and it might not be different. It might be the same. I might just tweak the way I say things a couple of times and do it on YouTube. I'm going to do the same thing on LinkedIn. I want to get one set up for each platform. I'm doing it for a group of people that are promoting a product that isn't a mobile app for promotion, rewards programs, loyalty programs, all in one, that people, small business and local businesses and big businesses, can use to automate their promotion and sales and rewards and customer handling processes. I love customer handling, not customer handling, but customer interactions and relationships. And so I'm working with a group that deals with that, a company called Close By, that came up with this amazing, actually patented, award-winning program, mobile app that does all those things in one, and for like an incredibly, unbelievably reasonable price. I think back to my business, my brick and mortar business days, and I'm like, oh my God, if I could have done all that for a couple $100s a month, I would have been so in. But it's a way of getting the word out about that and helping this group do that. So we're going to start that Monday as well. I also am really excited. My one of my kitties was adopted by the woman and her family who actually gave me the kitty in the first place. So Button has a new home, and it's kind of gone full circle, and she's going to be living with the Ledoux family. Lindsay Burton Ledoux is the one that originally gave me Button, and when she was just a little bitty kitten, like her whole body was the size of her head now, and now she's a big fluffy long-haired calico, and she's the sweetest, most amazing, loving kitty. And I'm so excited that Lindsay wanted to have her be a part of her family. She's got 2 beautiful children now, a little girl who's, I think she's 3, I think Leilani's 3, and Jeffrey Jr. is going to be 1 in a few weeks. So that's really exciting that that whole Button's little life has gone full circle, and I know they'll love and take care of her as much as I would have. So it makes that transition so much better, and it makes me feel so much better about that transition. Now I'm still looking for a home for Bagheera. She's a little amazing black cat. She's just wonderful as well. Not as vocal and as friendly or as furry or fluffy as Button was or is, but she's amazing in her own right. So I'm going to be looking for a home for her this week. Anyway, I would love to help you in any way, shape, or form that I can. If you have questions about challenges, if you have questions about ClickFunnels, if you have questions about online business, if you have questions about offline business, if you have questions about manufacturing, I love manufacturing, is my thing. Processes, procedures, systems, quality, audits, things like that are ingrained in my nature. Continuous improvement. Oh my God, I live and breathe continuous improvement. So if you have any questions about those, throw them in the comments below. Otherwise, I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. Take care. Going for a walk.